Hey, what's going on? This is Johnny back here, and I want to welcome you to video number 2 of the video marketing series. So this is going to be a more in-depth overview, and in the next video, I'm actually going to talk about starting to really create your videos. So in the last video, we talked about the benefits of using YouTube and using video in your online business because, it actually brands you as an authority and a thought leader in your niche, right? Because when you create your own, basically your own video show, right, and people keep coming back to watch your content, you're going to start to become really known as an expert in whatever it is that you're talking about. So let's talk about some reasons why your videos might not be working very well in your marketing. So the first reason could be that, well, maybe your videos kind of suck, right? I know that's kind of harsh, but what I mean is that you want to be putting some real love into your videos, right? You want to be creating content that people actually want to learn about, right? You need to have some pride in your videos, because if you just simply put up a video and it's just some blatant pitch for some company or some product, not only are you giving your company a bad name, but you're driving people away from your videos, right? People come to YouTube to be entertained or educated. They're either watching funny cat videos, right? Or they're learning how to fix their car, or maybe they're learning about internet marketing, right? They don't come to YouTube to be sold to. So no pitching in your videos, right? You always have to remember that you're talking to real people, right? It's not some kind of magic trick that's going to just shoot out money for you. So the second reason that your videos might not be working could be that you're not properly optimizing your videos. It's the same as with websites, right? So it does require some SEO, both on-page optimization and off-page. Now, with that being said, it is a lot easier to rank a YouTube video than it is to rank a blog, but each video is actually a separate web page, right? Technically speaking. And so they do have to be optimized. Next, you might not be looking at YouTube like an actual community, right? See, ultimately, YouTube is a social media site, kind of like Facebook. So, what a lot of new video marketers tend to do is they throw up, 4 or 5 videos, and then they never come back to their channel again, and they can't figure out why it's not working, why they're not making money, right? So you want to be subscribing to other channels, right? You want to be commenting on videos that you find valuable. YouTube is a place where people go to interact. That's what it's meant to be. So that's going to bring us to the 4 pillars of success in YouTube marketing. So the number one, of course, is content, right? You want to create videos that people actually love and that people actually want to engage with. The next thing is optimization. So that does require a little bit of SEO, but it's very minimal when compared to trying to rank a blog, especially a brand new blog, right? And so we are going to discuss this a little bit further in a later video. The third pillar is traffic. You want to drive people to your videos and actually funnel those people into your squeeze page to get leads and conversions. And number 4 is engagement. If you're not engaging your audience and you're not, keeping them entertained, then you're doing something wrong. So you always want to keep these 4 pillars in mind when you're working towards your YouTube success. So the main places that we want to get traffic from is Google search, right? Because Google itself is putting a whole lot of weight on YouTube. And second is we want to rank high within YouTube itself. And so these first 2 are pretty much going to go hand in hand. And then we want to show up in the related YouTube searches, right? So that, when people have watched a video in your niche, something that's related to whatever it is that you're talking about, then they might see your video in the related videos bar and they might click on it and watch it. And the other thing that you should do is you should promote your videos on Facebook, because this is going to get your views up very quickly because, when your friends and family see that you've posted a video, then they're going to be curious and they're going to watch it, right? And so this is going to build up your views. And when you've built up your email list, then you want to be sending those email subscribers to your videos as well. This helps to build relationships with your list, right? Because they can see and hear you talking. And it also gets your video views up very quickly, which is going to help your rankings. And then from our videos, we need to direct our viewers to our actual websites, right? So that can be your blog or it can be a squeeze page to collect leads. Now, while YouTube can bring in some very quick success, we really want to be looking at long-term growth, right? Instead of just creating 1 or 2 simple videos and focusing just on those videos, you want to think ahead, 6 months or several years, right? And think about where you want to be then. And you need to figure out a long-term plan for growth. So maybe in 5 years, you want to have 1,000 videos on your YouTube channel. That's kind of your goal, right? So if we break it down, you would have to do 200 videos a year, right? Which would come out to basically doing a video every other day. So you need to look at your YouTube channel like a long-term asset, because really that is what it is, right? So the typical 80-20 rule is going to apply here. It's going to end up working out that 20% of your videos are going to bring in 80% of your traffic, right? So that basically means that 20% of your videos are going to grab some real traction. The other 80% aren't really going to do a whole lot. That's just kind of how it is, right? The law of averages. And so if you have 1,000 videos after 5 years, then that's about 200 really powerful, engaging videos that are going to be just bringing in piles of leads and sales. So you need to start thinking about it this way and think about getting a lot of videos up there in the long run. So as your channel becomes stronger, it's going to become easier to rank, right? Because it's going to build up authority in Google's eyes. So it's going to start to, over time, need less optimization to get to the front page, and it's going to start to show up in the related videos for a whole lot of different content. So what is it actually going to take to strengthen your channel? So the first factor is posting videos on a regular basis, right? It boils down to consistency. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do videos every single day. Although if you do have the time, I would recommend it. But, personally, I do a bare minimum of 3 videos a week, and I try to shoot for at least 5 a week. But if you can get videos up there on a regular basis and engage your community, YouTube is going to start looking at you as an asset, right? And that's what they want. The next step is to subscribe to other people's channels. So, YouTube is looking for serious video marketers. So, if they can see that you're actually investing some time and you're subscribing to other channels in your niche and you're interacting with other people on their platform, then they're going to start to take you a lot more seriously. So the next thing is that you want to actually leave comments on other people's videos, right? Especially videos that are related to what most of your videos talk about. So when you see a new video come up related to your niche, then leave a comment, right? Maybe offer some helpful tip that goes along with the video and actually like the video, right? You want to click that thumbs up button underneath that video. Not only is this good in YouTube's eyes, but it also is going to end up leaving a backlink back to your video, which is going to help with your SEO rankings. The next thing is to build backlinks to your channel and to your videos, right? This is something that, a lot of people don't do, and I'm not really sure why, but it is a very important factor. So you want to be careful not to over-optimize the text in your videos, right? And basically, kind of the same as we would treat our website, right? We just want to be careful. We don't want to abuse it too much, and we just want to treat it with respect. Don't get too overwhelmed with all the SEO talk here, right? I'm going to go over this in an upcoming video here in this bootcamp, so I don't want you to worry about this too much. I don't want you to let this SEO talk overwhelm you. So the last key is you have to create content that people love, right? This is the most important part, because in the end, we are marketing to real live people. And so we really want to help people, right? That's what this business is really all about. We want to use videos to get people to trust us and to like us. So let's go into a little more detail about that. So we want to do videos that really address problems that people are having in our niche, right? So for me, being an internet marketer, I can actually go into forums like Warrior Forum, and I can see what kind of questions people are asking, right? I can take questions from people on my email list, and I can check my comments on my blog and on my YouTube videos. So I can basically just kind of mingle in with the people that are struggling and see what it is that they're trying to figure out. And if I don't actually know the answers, then I can go do some searches, right? I can go do a YouTube search or a Google search. I can learn the answer myself, and then I can create content around that, right? So just apply that old learn, do, and teach concept. So if you are in the internet marketing niche, then motivation and inspiration is going to be a huge part of what we do. So you can go and create some videos on those topics as well, right? I see a lot of people, they do nothing except for just tutorial videos, right? And the thing is that tutorial videos just don't monetize all that well. Now, I do have some tutorial videos for sure, but I like to keep a nice mix in my videos, right? A lot of people love to watch motivational videos, right? They tend to, as they're building their business and as they're doing life, they tend to lose motivation. And so they want to be inspired and they want to feel like they can do it too, right? Especially in the internet marketing niche. It's very similar to the bodybuilding or the kind of the weight loss niches, right? Some of the most popular videos that you're going to see are people just talking about how much weight they lost. And, it really builds inspiration into others. And these videos get a ton of likes and shares. So another thing that you should be doing is to survey your audience. So instead of just guessing what your audience wants, you can actually ask them to let you know what they want, right? Ask them to comment below or to reach out to you with a question or feedback, right? Ask them to send you an email or send you a message on Facebook. So that way you know for sure exactly what it is that they want to know. All right, so now I want to talk about what you should be focused on. So you really want people to subscribe to your channel, right? Your goal is to build a huge subscriber base on your YouTube channel. So I know that you already know this, right? But it's very important to build your email list so that way you can stay in contact with those people over and over. Don't be like me and just struggle for years and years while not even trying to build your list. That is your number one focus. So your YouTube channel is no different, right? It's basically like a secondary email list because every time that you create a new video, it's going to pop up in their feed as a suggested video if they're subscribed to your channel, right? So they're going to be seeing you over and over and over again, which is what you want as a marketer. So let's say you built your subscriber base up to like 5,000 people. And when you put out a new video and even just a small portion of those people see your video, let's say 300 people watch it. Well, that's 300 people watching your video right out of the gate. And then YouTube is going to see, wow, this video got a lot of views. And so they are going to serve it out to more people and it's going to get more and more views. And this is how videos become very popular. Now, in your call to action, you have to tell people to comment and like your videos, right? This is another ranking factor. And then you want to funnel people to your website. So that could be either your blog or it could be a squeeze page. Now, if you send them to your blog, you want to make sure that your blog is set up the right way, right? And by that, I mean that it should have a strong call to action and it should have an opt-in form because really your end goal, even with YouTube marketing, is to build your email list. That's where you can really market to them over and over again. And so, if they don't buy from you the first time, that's okay. Right? If you get them onto your list, because now you can market to them again and again and again. And at that point, we want to convert our leads into dollars, right? And so this is really where things start to become a lot of fun. So yeah, this is basically what this video marketing series is going to be about. And so, we're going to dive into each topic with a little bit more detail here in the next 8 to 10 videos. So make sure that you stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe so that way you're going to know when the next video comes out. And if you're watching this in the bootcamp training, then you can feel free to move on down to the next video.